on tour, the Hot Boys, we used to come on stage. We used to have this tour. I don't know if it was the Cash Money Millionaires tour, I don't know. But it was the illest way, and I'm quite sure Scoob would cut back and show you footage of it as I'm saying it right now. We used to come out on stage. But Baby and them used to come out of a Rolex. Baby and Manny Fresh, they used to come out of a big ass diamond Rolex. It used to open up and they would come out on stage. This was back in the days when shows and production for shows would, you go over the top. Nowadays you go to a show, you see some screens and the person, you know what I mean? Which is okay, because nowadays that means the music is standing up for it. And that's awesome. But back in the days, Baby and Fresh, they would come out of a Rolex. Not to mention, they would have this big Cristal bottle. When I say big, it had to be about 30 to 40 feet in the air. And they would have this rope that they can pull, and the Cristal bottle would shoot water into the crowd. But it's like it's hampers, and the people would just roll them through the crowd. And since they were so big and they had covers on them, since they were so big, nobody cared what the fuck that was, rolling through the crowd. Like, you know, people just get out the way, like, what the fuck? And so they would roll us to the actual middle of the arena. So meaning in between the crowd and everything. And nobody knew. And we would get under these clots, we would go under the clot, and we would get into a helicopter. And everybody knew, if you were a Cash Money fan back then, you knew that the Cash Money sound was a helicopter. When you hear that, you already know that's just Cash Money. So when Baby and them finished doing their thing, the lights cut off, and then you just hit the crowd was like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking. And when Stunner said, I'm sorry, but we still going, so the whole crowd like, oh. He like, and mind you, arenas, stadiums, so that, oh. And that motherfucker sound like when it was fucking 109, 108, and the home team down with 2 seconds left and a nigga on the free throw line and he just missed his last free throw. That's the all. It's all like, you know.
We on the west side too. So we gonna represent for my little nigga, a Cash Money hot boy. We call him Weezy. We gonna let my little nigga, we gonna do this for him, you know. Come on, Jank.